ICRT.
As you may or may not know, this Sunday is actually Mother's Day. And Mother's Day is generally a time for families to come together and celebrate their moms by saying, you know, thank you for raising me. Mom, you do such a great job, and we love all your hard work. One of the things you don't hear very often when it comes to children is, I'm sorry. But in the course of raising a child, there's a lot of trial and error, and we want to focus a lot on the error a little more. Now, how we're going to do this is we're going to give all of the hooligans that work here, probably Stevie, Joey, maybe even Ron, and myself, to give a chance to come clean with our mothers and tell our mothers the things that we've done that maybe they may not know, and give them a chance to say, sorry, Mom. So welcome to this year's very special Mother's Day Confessional by ICRT.
Happy Mother's Day, Mom. I have something to confess. So back when I was in high school, you know how some of my leisure activities, well, some of those required a little bit more financial support. So when I ran out of dough, aka money, I used to steal money from your wallet. And not a small amount either. Like I would go for like $20 bill at a time, because you always had a huge stack of it, and I couldn't help it. So I'm sorry about that. And if you felt like you were just wasting away money and then they were just gone so fast every month, part of that was because of me. And I hope you didn't get into fights with Dad because of it. So happy Mother's Day, and I'm sorry.
So my mom is terrified of snakes, and me and my brother always thought that that was hilarious. Growing up, whenever we were at a store or like a toy shop that sold plastic snakes or toy snakes of any kind, we would go into the bin and find the biggest, most colorful, just juiciest, realistic looking python, and hold it behind our backs and go up to our mom and go and scare her and say, hey Mom, bah! And this didn't just happen once, so I can't talk about it separately. It must have happened a dozen, 2 dozen, 3 dozen, if not 4 dozen times. And being an adult now, I realize that capitalizing on someone's fears is no longer funny. I'm very sorry, Mom. Happy Mother's Day, and I love you.
Okay, so you're gonna change my voice and like blur out my face. Okay.
Yeah, totally anonymous. Don't worry about it, man.
Mom, you know how when we were little, my mom made a lot of desserts. She's a great cook. You know, you don't get this happy looking without a mom who makes great desserts. And you know, Mom, when you would like make cake and we would have half of it for like for dessert, you know, the whole family. And after you would say, okay, no more, we're saving this for tomorrow night. Don't touch it, don't eat it. And we would all say, okay, because we knew it was for dessert the next day. And the next day, you know, I don't know if you noticed, it got a little bit smaller. Well, I knew I couldn't actually eat a piece, so what I would do is I would actually take a little slice, a thin slice, from the whole side, the whole of one side, because you can't just take out one little piece, or you would, you know, you'd figure that out. So, yeah, I would take a little slice from the entire thing, and that's why you would come in and find out that the cake looked much, much smaller. That was me. I think Dad might have done that too, actually, and so did Jeremy and Dallas, and I don't think any of the sisters did, but so, Mom, I'm sorry, and happy Mother's Day. I love you, and I know you're never gonna see this because, you know, they're blurring out my face and changing my voice, but I feel better now that I at least got that off my chest. I love you, Mom. Happy Mother's Day.
Hi, Mom. I just wanted to apologize for a few things. One of the least incriminating would be the time when I was about 13 or 14. I wanted to go to an under-18s disco, and obviously there was no alcohol served at this disco. So I decided to go and buy 2 bottles of vodka. I downed them straight away, and before I went in, I thought, I feel great. So I went and got 2 more. I downed those, I went in, I don't remember much else after that, but needless to say, I caused some problems. I got kicked out, and then collapsed. And you arrived just in time to see me in the back of an ambulance getting my stomach pumped for alcohol poisoning. So I'd like to apologize for that. And we'll leave it at that, I think. Sorry, Mum. Happy Mother's Day.
So in my parents' place, there's a piano, and one of the piano keys has a chip in it. When my mom noticed that chip, she asked me what happened, and I told her that I had been clipping my nails at the piano and had accidentally clipped off a part of one of the keys. The truth is, I did it on purpose because I was young and stupid, and I was curious to see if it was possible to use a nail clipper to damage a piano key, and apparently it was. And I was also a coward and didn't want to get punished for it, so I lied to my mom's face. I'm sorry, Mom. I love you.
Listen, I'm here today because I've been asked to confess some things, and I gotta tell you right now, what I do enjoy about this is I get to get this off my chest right now. Even though Mom's not gonna find out about it, but at least I'll have said it and confessed to it. Now, first of all, as a child, I used to love Thanksgiving Day, Christmas Day, Easter, because the fact of the matter is, there was food. Food everywhere. Treats that you don't get all year long, right? There's a special food for holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas, Easter. There was that year, I remember, actually it's more than 1 year, but Mom questioned me only one time. Let me paint the picture for you clearly. The pie. I love sweet potato pie. I can't even begin to explain what it does to my taste buds. Between the taste buds and the brain, something goes nuts. It's always been that way. So there was a pie, right? It's got a gold, and I think my grandmother put some kind of a sugar layer on it because it shined on top. There it was sitting in the refrigerator. So late night, right? There I am getting out of bed. I think nobody knows, and they don't, because it's late night. Everybody's asleep. I go in and I steal a piece of that pie. Down it goes. Of course, you know, it's one of those things like anything else, an alcoholic, a drug fiend, or anything else like that. You can't do just one piece. I go back to bed for a little while, and I come back and I hit it again. It was just a smaller piece, but it was enough. The large piece I took the first place. Now you take another smaller piece. It's starting to get a large hunk of that pie is missing. Next morning, Mom discovers the pie. Does anybody know? This is Mom. I left more pie than this in here yesterday. Did somebody come back in here and get some more? Ronnie, do you know about this? What? As if I didn't know. Yeah, the pie. There's some pie missing here. Did you get back and get more pie? Mom, no, I did not come back and get more pie. I did. I want to apologize. I lied to my mom. Oh, God. You know, it's one of those things where you're lying, you think you got away with it. I felt real satisfied with that, too. I got away with it. Had the pie and lied to Mom, and everything's okay. Don't lie to your mom. If there's a message in this, don't lie to your mom. You'll feel bad about it later. And also, this is one other time when my mom left the house, her and my dad both. And my brothers and sisters were hanging out over aunties and friends' houses. I'm 16 years old, right? And I'm staying home. Listen, my mom reminds me as she walks out the door, don't have any of them little girlfriends over here in my house. This is not a hotel. Mom, why you would talk to me like this? I got food in the fridge. I'm watching TV. I've been doing my homework. I'm good. My mom wasn't gone more than 3 hours before I had Cynthia Coleman over to the house. You know, but me and Cynthia, we tow it up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, when I say we tow it up, we was hanging out. Get up out of the gutter. I'm 16. I said we was having a good time. Mom comes back, and of course, they always know. Every woman in the world knows when something's been going on in her house. Did you have any of those little girls over here? What? Ma, you told me you don't have any girls over here. I didn't have any girls over here. You tell me the truth? Mom, I'm telling you the truth. I lied. 2 lies to my mom, and I'm sorry. Mom! You know, it's Mother's Day. I suggest you tell your mom now, confess, Those women are sacred, okay? You owe your mom nothing but the best of your time. Because you don't have mom forever, okay? So be good to mom and happy Mother's Day. Love you, Mom. God, shucks.